Do you ever read something and it makes you want to just take your dong and just start smashing it into the door? Well, I've got a story to share with you that will make you feel exactly that. But I also have a story with you about banks getting into crypto. The big banks. Yeah, that's not door dong smashing. We're also going to talk about XRP and the most recent sell-off. Yeah, the one that's like happening right now. Yeah, not too good. Government shutdown odds, poly market, degen world, the latest in crypto news, and of course,
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
XRP hitting an all-time high by December 31st, while the majority of the market is saying no. Do you like props? Let's look at a couple of them. When will the government shutdown end? Ooh, this is a very interesting one. October 15th or later, 95%. Shutdown anytime soon doesn't look likely. Will Congress pass a funding bill by November 30th? Well, 95% are saying yeah. Holy shit, I hope this doesn't go all the way to November 30th. That would just be nuts. What are y'all thinking about the government shutdown besides fire all these freaking bastards and losers? What do you think it is? It going to be over soon? I mean, come on. It was cool in the beginning when we kind of pumped going into it, but then it sucks now that we're what, everyone? Now that we're shitting down our leg. There's the XRP chart for you, but before we get into the news, like the banks getting together, you know the deal. You, the viewer, matter most, so I share your comments at the beginning of every video. I just put the tip in a little bit this time. Trick says 32-year wedding anniversary today. Golf clap. That's fucking cool shit, man. I'm celebrating 15 years, or just celebrated 15 years with my wife. So shout out to all you out there married with the anniversaries, and shout out to Trick and his special lady. Like this kind of stuff. Positivity, everyone. Julio Rios says, I'm starting to think that this whole shutdown thing is literally done on purpose to shake us out and it'll only benefit a few powerful people. I know what you're thinking. You're like, bro, we were just going to get ETFs. We were just going to get regs going and then this. Yeah, okay, look. That's just coincidence. The reason the shutdown thing is happening is because we've got fucking retards on both sides of the aisle. Like, for real, no one's fixing shit. Like, if a problem keeps popping back up, then you haven't fixed the fucking problem. That's our government. They don't fix shit. They just make it worse. What else do I got for you? Jürgen V. Lifts says, greetings from Norway, laughing my ass off after the video cut after the $2 friend zone. Love your content. Yeah, $2 friend zone kind of sucks. We like the juicy actions. Yeah, we like it juicy in the house. Patty Bouchard, 7% of you watching are ladies, or that's how you identify. Yeah, just look at a mirror down there, you know, you either got a pole or you got a taco. It's pretty fucking easy. 1 day down for government equals 1 week to recover. So far, 11 days down is 11 weeks to recover, lazy bastards. Yeah, and that shit you just don't get back, right? I mean, you're going to get some of it back, but not all of it. I mean, and let's be real here. Think of all the businesses in DC that are getting less sales right now because there's less people there working. So those businesses suffer. That's not fair to them. They had fucking nothing to do with this shit. XRP price action. Yeah, we just took a really big dumperoni this morning. Pretty much the whole market took a dumperoni this morning. More red up on the screen. I like redheads, but not red up on the screen. ADA under 80 cents right now. Bitcoin under 120. Took a poll. Is XRP garbage? It's linked down below. 2,200 of you have voted and said no, XRP is not garbage. 85% of you. That's pretty good. Is Ripple full of crap? 80% of you say no, Ripple is legit. See? I'm just asking you why you, the viewer, matter most. Altcoin season index. 50 out of 100, which means what, girlfriend? It means, yeah, BTC is holding better than the rest of the alts. It sucked because we were at 78 out of 100, only what, everyone, a couple weeks ago. Wow. What amazing things the government does. MasterCard and Coinbase in a bidding war for stablecoin firm BVNK. Oh, okay. I'm bringing this up because this is just good for the space. I know people say stables are boring and all that kind of shit. But, like, if we didn't have stables, like, what would the crypto market be right now? It would just be, like, Bitcoin. Because it's, like, what's hot? Like, everyone's buying Bitcoin. It's the institutions and all the fucking followers and the orange people and the Sailorites and all that shit. Citing 6 sources, Fortune said that Coinbase appears to have the inside track over MasterCard, while stressing that the advanced talks may not result in a deal. Just this week, London-based BVNK secured a strategic investment from Citi while rival MasterCard has also pumped money into the player this year. Stablecoin adoption is exploding with 27 trillion in total transactions. Damn. 1.25 billion transactions in 2024. Earlier this year, another stablecoin platform, Bridge, was bought by Stripe. 1.1 billion. So there's a lot of money in stablecoins, and they process a shitload of payments and transactions. Stables are big. I know they're boring. Okay, what would be really cool is if they could somehow do it where, like, you know, you stake like your crypto and you get paid into stables where like the government doesn't bend you over for that being a security. You know, that'd be kind of cool. I think a lot of you, I mean, okay, be honest with me. How many out there would love to stake your XRP or HBAR, say on like Coinbase or some other platform, right? All right, let's not pick Coinbase. Let's pick something that everyone loves. On platform balls make dick, okay? And so you're on that platform and you want to stake your XP, your HBAR, your Crow, whatever. And you do, and then they pay you out every monthly in USDC. I think a lot of you would be cool with that. That'd be fucking juicy. Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, and other big banks jointly exploring a stablecoin. Some of the world's largest and most powerful banks are what, everyone? Getting ready to come together. In a statement from Friday, BNP Paribas and other banks are jointly exploring an issuance of a one-to-one reserve-backed form of digital money that provides a stable payment asset available on public blockchains focused on G7 currencies. Basically, a stablecoin. Yeah, where they all get together. US dollar-pegged stablecoins are the dominant token pegged to fiat. They have almost $300 billion right now in market cap. And they keep growing. Why? Because they have regs. The stablecoin market cap for crypto doesn't keep growing. No, we have plenty of pumps and dumps. You see the stablecoin market cap? It's like total like action right there. So this big group of banks is getting in to do something with stables. This is what regs do for you. Couple months from now, I'm going to be talking about all these cool altcoin programs. Why? Because by then we'll have regs. And if we don't, well, holy shit, I might just have to freaking move. Litecoin suddenly jumps 13%, but then takes a poop on itself with the rest of the market today. It did get up there. 135.41, pulled back to 127 and change. Litecoin has maintained a bullish stance in the last 30 days, getting over 16% in price as upward momentum lingers. I'm sharing this with you because there are certain cryptos out there that are making some moves. We know the BNB move has been pretty healthy here as of late. So there is money flowing. It's just not flowing into everything. Overall crypto volume, $209 billion. So, yo, these exchanges are making some motherfucking money. XRP price, we talked about it, all right? We had a really shitty candlestick right here. Yeah, volume's at 5.8 billion, but that's the volume right there. Is this poop sandwich. Look at that's some pretty big candlesticks of poop sandwich right there. These are 15-minute candlesticks. You went from a high of 279 to 274 to right on down here to 2 whatever you want. Let's take a look at this one, to a low of 271. So again, what did I talk about earlier today? Bouncing off of this 270 floor. We've seen it right here on the 22nd of September, the 26th of September, and we're seeing it play out again on the 10th of October. So how high are we going to bounce from here? Well, you know the deal, right? We've been ranged around between 310 and 270, 40-cent swing for XRP, and we're not going to get any action until the government starts getting to work. So this brings us back to poly market. Yeah. When will the government get back to work? That's the deal. Honestly, I think this weekend we're probably not going to get like any like good resolutions from the government. They're going to stall. They're going to fight. They're going to try to make each other look bad. The reality is they all look bad. When I get more updates on that, I'll share it with you. But right now, XRP and the rest of the market, they be selling. Now, why are they selling? Because risky assets like sell when things are uncertain. And right now, the world is pretty uncertain. Well, what do you do when poop like this happens? Well, you do what I did. I open the windows of my house. I'm letting fresh air in. This is the first time in a while that we've had some cooler temperatures, lower humidity going on. I also, hold on, check it out. Yeah, pajama pants are on, so that's what I did. Market took a poop. I took a shower. I put some curly stuff in my hair to give me a little bit of movement here, you know, a little bit of fluff, so I look good on cam, and I just deal with the nonsense, because this is the nonsense that we see year after year with the government Over-promising and under-delivering. What about that strategic reserve? Nothing, burger. Why? Because the government said, look, we don't want to throw new money at it because we don't want to add to the debt. So the United States government ain't going to be buying crypto until what? They're out of debt. And when is the United States government going to be out of debt? I'm waiting for like something like a sign to happen. No, they're not. Okay? So you're sitting here with that nothing burger on your plate. And the regs, too. We were supposed to have the regs like a couple months ago, and here we are just beating our meat, yelling at each other. Oh, you're the bad people. No, you're the bad people. No, you're the reason why we're shut down. No, you all are. And you knew for months that this deadline was here, and yet you waited to the last second. Why didn't you start working on this a month ago so that we could avoid the whole deadline altogether, and then that way businesses wouldn't be shut down and lose revenue? Workers wouldn't be sent home, because think about it. All the other businesses that are peripheral to government ones, right, that have a private workforce attached to it, throwing it out there. I mean, think, there's a lot of government buildings that have food courts. And those food courts, well, guess what? Their people aren't working. Yeah. There's also a lot of private suppliers to government. And, well, guess what? Nothing to supply because no one's working. So you have like innocent people that have nothing to do with this getting penalized, and that's just crushing, again, more of the retail market. And that's my point. They've known about this, so like, why wait till the last minute to screw everyone over? It just, dude, it's frustrating. What's not frustrating, though, is the fact that you are still seeing some things pop in the market. It's not everything, it's some things, because there's only like a limited supply of money, because a lot of people are thinking, ooh, if we're going to have a big pullback in crypto and we're going to have a big pullback in stocks, maybe I'll stop buying now and I'll wait for that pullback to really jump in. And you got a lot of people thinking that because shit is just so hectic right now in the world. So that's the deal, Lemon Peel. That's what we got. Who treated me the same when my record wasn't hot? Well, I bring you the news, whether it's hot, spicy, naughty, or relevant. So choo-choo what? Sign says it behind me. Open your eyes, sir. Or put your other glasses on. Oh, it says choo-choo bitches. Titties.